Hi sewing friends, welcome to my sewing room. My name is Beth, and if you're new, welcome. I went down a little rabbit hole this week. It started out very innocently with a little ornament I made of a Santa Claus. I think he's super cute. And I just caught the cross stitch bug. And it's very convenient because I have guests this week and I won't be able to be working in my sewing room this week, so I want to plan some little cross stitch projects, and this one is from Prairie Schooler. This is a pattern, but I also have this old book in my collection, 2-Hour Cross Stitch, and I went to this book for some ideas, and I found a little Christmas tree that I did not follow the pattern exactly. I'll show you how I adjusted the pattern because I wanted my Christmas tree to kind of go with all these little Christmas trees I made last year. These are kind of small patchwork trees, and I thought it would be fun to add a little cross stitch tree. So I'm going to show you how I made this little tree. Let's get started. Here's my little Santa Claus sitting with some of the pillows and tiny quilts that I made last year on my channel, and here is the book that I'm using, 2-Hour Cross Stitch, and I'll add a link to my Amazon store where I will have that. Now I'm using a leftover piece of Aida cloth, and I've already added the trunk of my tree. Here's the pattern in my book, and I am only using the center tree, and then I'm going to add just one little X or cross stitch on top of that tree when I'm done to make sort of like a star with some red. So I only used 4 different colors. I used a brown, 2 greens, and a red, and that's all it took. And this little tree ornament took me just 1 hour to cross stitch, and then I put it all together to hang on my little tree. After getting this far, I decided what I was going to add because I really didn't want to add that complicated border. I just wanted a simple little Christmas tree. This is the red I chose. I really like this kind of thread because you do not have to divide the strands. I used 3 strands of the typical 6-strand embroidery floss, but this comes in 1 strand, and I can't remember the size, but some of you will be familiar. I think there's a couple of different sizes that you can purchase. So I put a little red star on the top of my tree, and then I decided I would just add a simple border with a back stitch, and I just went all the way around my tree. It was so easy. I decided red was the best background for my little Christmas tree, and so I cut my tree out, leaving about a ½ inch all the way around that red line, and then I attached it to my felt, my red felt, with my sewing machine. I think it looks really sweet with all these little patchwork trees that I made last year. I used some old rickrack to hang my little tree, so I put the raw edges right inside before stitching around, and believe it or not, that stitching line hardly showed up at all on this little ornament. This little tree was so quick and easy, I think I just might make some more. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.